concept. This is for a commission. I've done a few commissions the last, I don't know, month or two that I haven't even shown yet. I've got to try and show them anyway. I'll just try and sketch this up. This is just the concept stage at the moment. I don't know if it's going to be the final design as always. Just try and sketch something. I tried drawing this early in the week, but I didn't really like the drawing. I wanted like loads of worms and maggots coming out of the skull. You know, just trying to draw in my sketchbooks now, because I've got a load of sketchbooks that I've, you know, got all around the place, and I think it's best to fill them up. I think try and draw some concepts in the, you know, stuff. I want it to be like I don't know, some like veins or something on the head, like noticeable veins or something. I don't know. I just think it'll look quite cool. I think. Just try and figure it out as I'm going along. Like veins on the skull head. Hey Jason, yeah, as always. This is, I've got another commission to do, but I tried drawing something earlier in the week that was, it was going to be a sort of a drawing, like with maggots and other stuff coming out of it. I like that drawing, but I think I want it to be a bit more horror, maybe put some worms in there with the maggots and stuff, you know. I'll still develop that drawing because I've already started it, but I'm going to try and do this drawing and hopefully maybe make it look a bit sinister, you know, more sinister. Particularly the eyes, I think. It's going to have eyes, not like skull eyes. So, just try and work this out a bit. I think I've done the eye a bit too far over there. It's going to have all his teeth this time. So yeah, I think with this one, all the worms and maggots are just coming out of its mouth. Yeah, yeah, it'll definitely have that. Try and just draw the bottom of the jaw. Bit at the front, maybe some little piles of maggots just dripping over and spilling out, and then some worms, I think, or yeah, probably some type of worm creatures or something. I don't know. Lately, I've had a few commissions which I can't really show at the moment. But a few of these commissions I've tried sketching stuff different ways and then it hasn't turned out too good, to be honest. Just had a couple of them days I think this week. But just keep sketching stuff different ways and then hopefully I can get things looking right. Yeah, a little bit. Sort of more of the same, really. Yeah, lots of maggots. Gonna be like, to draw, the only thing with maggots, I feel like I've got to draw all the individual little maggots. Even though you can't, sometimes you can maybe suggest do like a little pile of them just around the edges or something. But I'll get to that when I start inking it, I think. Yeah, maybe that eye, there's something wrong with that eye, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of rot in that eye, maybe. Since I drew it wider than I originally was gonna, I might as well make it into something, I don't know. It's all like shadow. More shadowy bits here and there. Maybe some more worms. Yeah, I sort of like I like the tilted back head more, so I don't know, the final design probably will be like something like that, you know, sketched beforehand, earlier in the week. I can't remember when I started that, it's probably the weekend I started to sketch that. But yeah, I quite like the tilted back where the eyes are further up, so I don't know. The final design maybe something like that. Right, I'll start inking this now because I'm just messing around with the pencils. Hey Chuck, drawing another horror skull because I've got to do this commission that I've sort of been loosely working on the last few days, but I think I just need to draw it different ways just to try and get a drawing that I'm going to be happy with, that I'm going to be happy like sending off. I think the person who I'm doing the commission for is like happy, you know, how it was looking when I started that other drawing. Keep showing that. So I probably will return to something similar to that, but I think it's good to draw stuff in different ways. Just to draw in, I don't know, different angles and stuff, and then especially like commissions or something, I can show the customer like different angles and stuff, and then they can give more suggestions, more of, you know, what they maybe want sometimes. Because a lot of people, when they're getting a commission, like sometimes they're just a bit vague about, you know, what they want, and then I start drawing stuff, and then they sort of get like suggestions and stuff like that. So I usually do it that way sometimes. Not all the time, because I'll be doing endless like revisions and stuff, which can be quite draining, I think. Yeah, I don't really know what's happened to the eye, but something's happened to it. Oh, good. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that, you know, doing the portrait and stuff, like coloured pencils and stuff. For some reason I want this skull to be like rotting away on the top of the skull, perhaps, I don't know. I'm sort of following these veins, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to follow an idea, but maybe these vein things like are knitting back together or something. The skull, I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Oh, that's good, yeah. I struggle with likenesses and portraits, so it's there's a method to get the likenesses, you know, and things like that. But I still struggle. So I can do it like the proper way, like, you know, the grid method on you know, from a photo or something, and then I always mess it up. So yeah. Oil pencils. Yeah, never heard of them. Yeah, that sounds like a a good new art supply that I need to add to my art supplies that I never use. One day I will. I've got quite a few of them. I've got a hoard. I think every artist does. I've got loads of art materials and supplies that I never use, but yeah. Yeah, I've got loads of sketchbooks. I'm trying to actually get into drawing in sketchbooks. That's why I'm, drawing in these. I've got loads of these cheap sketchbook things, but the paper's real good as well. So yeah, because I used to buy like packs of white card, but I thought I'd use all my sketchbooks up because that's what I got them for, really. Not just to like stack up in my room and not use. And plus, I'd like to fill up a few sketchbooks and then do like a few sketchbook tours on here as well, because it's not often I fill up sketchbooks lately, so. Yeah, the tones are quite hard sometimes. But if you've got a good picture, usually it's, I'm alright with the tones, it's just the lightness I can't get right. Sometimes I'm lucky to get the lightness right. When I did some Star Wars cards, I did a few portrait cards. I got a few of the likenesses right, but yeah, it's probably needs more practice, but yeah. Hope it's turning out well for you, Chuck. I'm not sure about these worms. They look like worms. Yeah, because I've rounded the ends instead of like making them look like little tentacles and stuff. Just thinking these maggots. I'm sure there is an easier way to draw maggots, but I haven't found that yet. Maybe just draw the shape and then, yeah, I'll come back to that. Maybe like smaller worms underneath there and in between all the maggots. Yep. Yes, more maggots pouring out this side. Just maybe draw the shape that I can just fill, I think. Yeah, I've done a couple in the past, but the sketches haven't been too good, to be honest. That's a good price for a portrait, that. Yeah. I'd like to branch out and do other stuff like that, but I just don't know. I'm more suited to drawing this type of stuff. But yeah, there's lots of ways you can earn through your artwork and stuff, so it's good to just you know try and work on drawings and stuff, and then to get like paid for them as well. Sometimes that's one of the best things. The eye's going to be darker than that one because I don't know, there's something messed up with the eye, so try and keep in with that maybe. Still using this marker, it still works a little bit. Might as well use all the ink up from it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's one of the good things, about doing portraits of, like family members that have passed away. I think the more appreciated, I think, the more. Yeah, like I said, I struggle with the likenesses. I've looked up YouTube videos of it, and there's ways of getting the likeness, but I just haven't got the patience, to be honest. I like drawing this type of stuff more because it's from my head. It's either there's no right or wrong really. It's just it'll either work or it doesn't, sort of thing. Maybe a bit darkness under that eye, but not as much as that one because I don't know what's happened to the eye. I'll just try and work on it a bit more. But yeah, I grew up drawing comic book stuff mainly, and then I think later in life I just started to draw this type of horror stuff more. It just took over, I think. Mainly because I was better at drawing this than like comic book type stuff, but I mean, it has got some kind of comic book styles to it, but you know, with the inking and stuff. But I just prefer drawing this type of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, He-Man. I used to, try and draw the villains more than the good guys because I wasn't really bothered about the good guys. You know, like there's like Trapjaw and Beastman or whatever. I forget the names of them. Merman, I think, and a few other ones. I watched the new, well, say one new, I think it was out a few months ago, I think, on Netflix. The new He-Man. Not too bad, I suppose. Quite liked it. Even though people complaining about it, as usual. People complain about everything these days. You know, because it's not how they would have written it or whatever. I don't know. But quite liked it. Still waiting for the second part of that series, I think. I think there's another series on there, you know, He-Man, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, but I quite like the old He-Man, the 80s one, because I was brought up with that He-Man. Conan, yeah, used to like Conan as well. It's like the comic book art. Was Well, I still do, you know. Really great artwork. Yeah. I think some of the Conan ones, I remember that there was just like a few of the comics were just black and white, I think, and that's what I liked about some of them as well. Because I remember like tracing a couple of pictures of Conan and that, and you know, just to learn and sort of thing. Inking these maggots are going to be. That's what's going to take up a lot of time. I'll just maybe do everything else first and then do them last, I think. Yeah, there's this other commission I've got to do. It's like a demon woman with like wings, and I've got to try and figure that out because um, I'm not great at drawing actual people. So yeah, I've got to try and just have a go at that really. But I mean, the demon woman, I can maybe make her look a little bit demonic as well, just to throw that in the drawing. But cardstock, yeah, I think it should be okay for drawing if it's I think got like a glossy surface. I think it should be okay. Or if there's like one side of it's like matte or something, I mean, you can still draw on it if it's glossy, but it's not ideal surface if it is. But I draw on this white card, and it's like one side of it is like cartridge paper like this, it's like real rough, and then the other side's real shiny, like well, sometimes I get the same white card, but it's I think it goes through different processes and it looks different every time. I don't know. So, but yeah, I've drawn on cardstock before. Alright, Chuck, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think even if the cardstock has like a shiny surface, you could lightly sand it or something and then gesso it a bit, I don't know, and I don't know, it might be too much messing around, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, if the surface is okay for drawing. AJ Games. Yeah, not too bad, just chilling drawing this like a concept at the moment for this commission that I'm doing. Trying to figure it out. I tried drawing this like at the weekend, which I'll probably come back to because I quite like the way the skull's like tilted and all these maggots coming out of the eyes and the mouth and like even the nose socket there. Yeah, but I'm just trying to draw this concept in different ways for this commission. Got a bit of time to do it, so I just can allow myself a bit more time just to figure it out. I don't know if it's more work, but I don't know, in between all this, I don't know whether to do like bits of flesh, but like some maggots in between all these veiny bits as well, I don't know. I think that might be too much, I don't know. Or it might just be textured flesh or something, I don't know. Sometimes I set myself up for a lot of work sometimes in drawings. Especially all these maggots, I don't know, I might just try and do a little bit at a time. I think what I'll do is I'll just I'll do like an outline of the maggots, and then in between I'll just do little scribbles. Because if I was going to do a final drawing, I'd take my time with it. This is a concept really, so I already know there's going to be maggots spilling out of there. Definitely on the final image, I think maggots going to be spilling out the eyes and worms and stuff. I seem to be drawing a lot of that type of stuff lately. with some maggots on the top of the head. Some like spilling out maybe. Don't know. Not often I do a bit of texturing on the teeth, but just to take that brightness down off the teeth a little bit. These worms, I'll just try and draw some like little lines on just to make them look like worms a little bit more. sometimes I can draw a drawing how I want, like sort of straight away sometimes. Done that a few times, but other times, particularly if it's a commission or anything like that, it might take a few more tries. Maybe about 3, 4 times maybe. Usually it's mainly down to drawings that I'm not happy with. Occasionally it's the customer wants changes to the drawings or things like that. If it's my own drawings, I like to draw like different versions and just like, see what works. So it could take a few attempts. Not really sure about these worms at the moment, but still an okay drawing, so there's always use for drawings that don't get used, I think. Yeah, probably would have drawn more. I was going to draw some coming out of the eyes, but I just thought I'd draw a version without, just like beady looking, almost angry eyes, maybe just to, I don't know, just draw a different way. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way the maggots are falling. Maybe I have to try and figure that out a little bit better. Maybe there's like blood maybe surrounding it. Maybe just add it on. Maybe surrounding it, I think. Just to break it up so it's not like falling out like rice. Something, I don't know. trying to fiddle about it. That's the weakest part actually. Just got to try and strengthen that up a bit. Look at more, maybe darker areas, put a bit more shadow in there, separate some of the worms a bit. So it's sort of a good concept, I think. Just not really happy with the worms on this one. Needs either more detail or just like I said, maybe strengthening up. Maybe like try some like black blood at the side just to frame the, I don't know, the worms. Darken that up a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I think adding a bit of varying lines and shapes and stuff really helps bring things out, I think. A few darker areas. You're alright, yeah. I make a living of it, but not great money at the moment. It's not regular money. Not as much as I'd like it to be. I'm trying to sort out my YouTube channel a bit more. Do like different types of videos, and I'm hopefully working on an art book and some kind of art course. So I've got to try and sort of vary my income as well. So I've got to try and make this into a proper. Well, I am sort of like full time at the moment, but there's only so long that my money will stretch, sort of thing. Because there's some sometimes there's some days where I don't get any commissions or anything, so I'm just trying to figure it all out. What was that? Add mega poop. Yeah, could do. Yeah, Wolfie Games, this does seem familiar. I seem to be redrawing concepts over and over sometimes. But this is a commission, but I just gotta try and lately, like I've been doing a few commissions that I've had to like redraw several times, or mainly because I'm not happy with them. So, but trying to draw this in different ways and just seeing which way is best really for this one. I mean, I just said like a maggoty skull, some kind of horror skull. They said so for me to draw. So do something like this, but my initial sketch, keep going back to this drawing, I quite like that basic drawing. I'll probably develop that one and see, well they already like that idea as well, so I don't know, I may go back to that one yet. I like the idea of all the maggots coming out of everywhere, the eye sockets, the nose and the mouth. No worms on that one, because they suggested maybe I do some worms as well, so I thought I'll try and add some there, but don't really like drawing worms, to be honest, if they're not tentacles. Yeah, so back to that question, I am a full-time artist now, but I need to get my act together a bit. Some days, you know, I may not do much. I may do a few sketches here and there, and then, you know, there seems to be more thinking about drawing, more trying to draw, rather than actual productive work going on most days. You know, I have to do something productive. Because in the future I want to phase out these commissions, to be honest, because they take up quite a lot of time and then a lot of energy as well. Yeah, I think that's what I've got to do, like put all my time and effort into it. It's not always easy, you know, because life, you've got to do other stuff. You know, I'm sort of looking after the house and things, and my partner wasn't well, so I'm doing quite a lot around this as well, so it's hi Chuck. Yeah, so I'm unsure about the top of the head. Just move that down after. You can see the top of the head. I don't know if there's going to be, I don't want to draw worms and stuff because it might look a bit daft. I don't know, even maggots, I might not, don't know. Might just draw fleshy mass, like all the brain's been eaten. Alright, cheers Jason, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's it's looking quite nasty looking, this. Like most of my drawings. But yeah, but I think I am gonna, for the final version, just go back to the other drawing. Yeah, I love drawing, you know, it's one of the best things. It's just drawing's fun, but earning money is another thing. It's not regular. You know, I've got to see about properly diversifying my income a bit more, doing other stuff that's maybe more like passive income or something, like automated income, as well as commissions. But like I said, I want to phase these commissions out in the future. Yeah, I used to work a regular job. It was really draining, to be honest. Particularly like in a job where you get treated like crap, you know, and it's not what you want to do as well. So yeah, it's best just to go into it. I mean, you want to get one life, so try and do, you know, what you want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, it's the last sort of time to try before I might have to get a part-time job again. But we'll just see what happens, really. The other drawing was the that skull, but drawn in a different way, where the, you know, the mouth's more open and the head's more tilted back. But that was just like with maggots and stuff. But I prefer that one. But I think it's good to just draw different ways, like I said. I'm going to go back to that one, because the customer seemed to like that idea as well. So I'll just develop a few ones and just to see. And plus, this was just a little content idea for this live stream, really. I thought I'd have a go at drawing another version of that, just to try and make up my own mind how I'm gonna sort of tackle this concept. Yeah, so maybe on the top of the head is all like mashed up, mushy brain. I don't know. Scribble a line. I'm just using a gel ink pen, really cheap pen. Sometimes use these because, you know, the expensive pens that I get, the rot-ring ones, I barely use, to be honest. But these ones are just really cheap. Just gel ink pens. Wilco's. Yeah, sort of like, I like both of these skull ones that I've been working on. It's just figuring out which one will look better for the commission, really. Or I may draw a completely new one. I often do that. think that one's going to be more, I don't know, there's something more wrong with that eye, I don't know. So I'll probably have to do some little detail there just to make it more, I don't know. Don't really know. Cheers, Joseph. Yeah, I like doing that video. It was something different, and I'd like to do a bit more of them types of videos. Maybe get better at painting them as well. But yeah, it was a fun little project. It was meant to come out Halloween, but just after Halloween, but still good. I like doing them little sculpture projects. I've got another one planned, but I've got like a few spare canvases. I might try and work on a sculpture on a canvas again, do something horror on a video, so try and have a go. Yeah, so this eye is probably a bit more damaged, I think. Don't know what's happened to this eye, I don't know. Oh, thanks, Joseph. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to do different content as well. Try and keep it all like creative type stuff or art related and stuff, but just try different things. I'll still do drawings, so I'm always doing loads of drawings, so but I think it's good just to mix it up sometimes and do other stuff. Try other art forms. Like I like to do more painting. I've got some oil paints which I've had since, it's been nearly a year now. Just like sitting in my room, pack of oil paints which I haven't used yet. I'll have to do some kind of painting. Problem is I just think too much about, doing them and then, painting with them, and then I just start using them. Tempted to add more to these worms, but I might just make a mess. Want some more shadow on them because they don't really match in with it. I don't know. So maybe do some shadows here and there. It's only supposed to be a concept sketch, this really, so I'm not really, don't know why I'm, bothered about getting things right, but I think every drawing that I do, I think has got to have some kind of use or meaning, so if I can look back on this drawing, then probably like it just gave me an idea for another drawing to redraw it or something, I don't know. Plus it just fills up my sketchbook. Alright, cheers Basquate, if I said that name right, hope I did. Thanks for watching. I think I'm gonna, been over an hour now, I have 72 minutes, wow, that's passed. Yeah. Yeah, I think I do actually. Bit of a perfectionist sometimes. That's why I don't know. Even though some like look like little rough drawings here and there, but I like that sketchiness to my artwork, to be honest. Even I've sent some commissions out and they've still got like the pencil marks and stuff, and no one said anything. So sometimes I do erase them, but if they've asked for like a concept sketch, I just leave the pencil marks. But yeah, I don't know. I've got a paint marker. I don't know if this sometimes clogs up. I don't know if I can add any more drips and stuff. Oh yeah, it's working. I think I'll leave that there actually. I've got the concept there. I'll probably try and work on that a bit more. I can't remember if I posted that on my Instagram. That is like a work in progress. I might have done, but if I haven't, I'll post the finished version of that. Try and work on that one a bit more. But yeah, I'm going to draw some more variations on this. I've had an idea of maybe like some kind of half skull, and then the rest is all like maggots and stuff dripping off, and a few worms here and there. No lower jaw, maybe. I don't know, or maybe like the jaw attached on one half, just hanging off, something like that. I don't know. Probably sketch that another time. But yeah, I'll leave that there. I need to stand up because my legs sitting down for a long period of time. Yeah, that looks alright. It's a nice concept anyway, so yeah. I don't really know what I'll be drawing on Sunday in the next live stream. I'm thinking of doing a large creature drawing on some like A3 paper, but maybe do something even more complicated. Okay, cheers Hazel, thanks for watching. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there, and then I'll do another live stream on Sunday. I'm still trying to do more art videos throughout the week. I've got a few to edit, so hopefully I can get some more out this week. Yeah, so I'll leave that there. I'll say thanks for watching. Cheers now.